what just happened? The White House's crypto summit was supposed to be bullish for Bitcoin, but instead the market dropped hard. Bitcoin fell from $91,500 down to $84,000 in a matter of hours. So what's really going on here? Did traders misread Trump's executive order? Is there a bigger play happening behind the scenes? And most importantly, is this just a temporary dip before a major rally? Stick around until the very end of this video, because today we're breaking down why Bitcoin dumped after the strategic crypto reserve was announced, and what this actually means for the market, because it could be a bigger bullish event than people even realize. Let's get it.
I'm not a financial advisor.
Welcome to Bitboy X, I'm with Bit Squad, the highest IQ investors in all the interwebs. I'm your humble host, the Bitboy. If you're ready to see why the market is reacting this way and what's really happening behind the scenes, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Today, we're diving deep into why Bitcoin's price crashed after Trump's latest crypto order and why the future might be more bullish than you think. On paper, Trump signing the executive order for the U.S. Strategic Crypto Reserve, it should have been a massive bullish event. The government is officially recognizing Bitcoin as a strategic asset, and it's a huge shift in policy. So why did the market react the opposite way? It does that often. The key reason? Traders were expecting immediate Bitcoin purchases, but that's not what the executive order says. There's no immediate government acquisition of Bitcoin. The current Bitcoin held by the U.S. is simply being consolidated into one strategic reserve. Future Bitcoin purchases, they're possible, but only in a budget neutral way, which means that the government isn't buying Bitcoin with fresh tax dollars just yet. They're exploring ways to acquire BTC without adding new costs to taxpayers. And that's what sent the market into panic mode. The market was expecting an instant Bitcoin buying spree, because that's what the market always wants. And when that didn't happen, traders sold the news. Bitcoin fell from $91,500 to $84,000, a massive $7,500 drop. The sudden dump triggered liquidations across leveraged positions everywhere, adding to the sell-off. Altcoins remained mostly unaffected, showing that this was a BTC-specific reaction. But here's the thing. This is a short-term market overreaction. The bigger picture is actually very bullish. So if the U.S. government isn't going to directly buy Bitcoin using tax dollars, how will they acquire it in a budget-neutral way? Well, here are the three most likely scenarios. First, selling gold to buy Bitcoin. The U.S. holds over 8,000 metric tons of gold in reserves. Gold has been underperforming versus Bitcoin for years, and Trump and his advisors understand the BTC is the superior asset here. If the government starts liquidating gold to stack Bitcoin, this could be one of the most bullish shifts in monetary policy ever, like the history of the world. Second, swapping other assets for Bitcoin. The U.S. government holds a variety of seized and dormant assets, including real estate, commodities, and even equities from past financial interventions. Instead of selling these assets for cash, they could directly swap them for Bitcoin. They need to know how their taxes are affected, though. But this allows the government to build its Bitcoin reserve without printing money or raising taxes. This strategy aligns with kind of crypto's ideals, but also with Trump's economic philosophy, using existing resources to gain exposure to the world's best performing asset. Third, using government savings to buy Bitcoin. Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, is working to cut government spending. If these spending cuts free up money, that could be redirected into Bitcoin acquisition. Instead of printing more money, the government would be allocating freed up funds into Bitcoin, aligning with the short-term vision of Bitcoin as sound money. We like that. Each of these methods would allow the U.S. to acquire Bitcoin without increasing national debt, making it a sustainable long-term strategy. Even though the market reacted negatively in the short term, this executive order is actually setting up one of the most bullish events in Bitcoin's history. Bitcoin is now officially recognized as a strategic reserve asset. This legitimizes BTC at the highest level of government and is a step toward full national Bitcoin adoption. The U.S. is setting the stage for large-scale Bitcoin accumulation. While purchases aren't happening yet, the foundation is now in place for a future acquisition. A budget-neutral approach means the government is thinking long-term, not short-term speculation. Once the market realizes this, we could see a massive Bitcoin rally, and I think we're going to actually. Traders sold the news, but once the reality sinks in, we could see big money stepping in. If the US starts selling gold and buying Bitcoin, BTC could surge past 100K faster than expected. The crypto market reacted emotionally to the White House's Bitcoin announcement. But if you take a step back, the bigger picture is massively bullish. The US Strategic Crypto Reserve is now a reality. The government is preparing to acquire Bitcoin using sustainable, budget-neutral methods. Killer. The market's overreaction and the dump, well, it presents an opportunities, boys, before the next wave of Bitcoin adoption really kicks in. This is one of the most important moments in Bitcoin's history. And the smart money, they're paying attention. So here's the bottom line, because Bitboy said so. Bitcoin just had one of the biggest regulatory breakthroughs ever, but the market completely misread the news. While traders panic, the US is laying the foundational groundwork for long-term Bitcoin accumulation. And that's what really matters. Do you think the government will sell gold and buy Bitcoin with it? Will this strategy send Bitcoin past 100K? Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Stay plugged into the BitSquad. That's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.